So, five biggest nutrition lies you will hear on the internet and television. Also, I'm gonna cover truth about eggs because a lot of people will tell you that eggs are bad. We'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you everything you should know about eggs. So, first lie you will see is you must eat 5 meals a day, and it turns out that for our metabolism, it doesn't matter much whether we eat five small meals a day or three slightly larger ones. Calorie intake and nutrition composition are what counts. So if you're gonna eat, let's say per day you're gonna eat like 2000 calories in order to maintain weight, and you're gonna eat two meals, each one 1000 calories, it's fine. Of course, the most important is what you're gonna eat and how many of these, because if person B will eat like 5 meals, because it's easier for them to simply eat that way, and the calorie intake is going to be the same, it doesn't really matter. The most important thing is what you're going to eat. If you're going to eat junk food, you're not going to feel very well, and the 5 meals a day thing doesn't really change anything, to be honest. So the most important is what you eat and how many of these you're gonna eat, because of course calorie intake is important, but the most important, what you're eating. So keeping our bodies in a state of constant food processing isn't particularly beneficial. So intermittent fasting or occasional non-eating is actually good for you. To just, for example, Ramadan, as of right now, this is actually a healthy approach to simply minimize our stabilize our sugar level in our bodies. So what I actually like to do is simply not eat breakfast. I'm waiting 2-3 hours until I'm gonna be hungry, and then I'm gonna eat something, which means my sugar level in the morning is not that crazy, so I'm so hungry. So my approach is delay breakfast and have an early dinner to allow for a longer evening fast, which can improve metabolism. And this is what I would actually do and what I'm doing. And the second thing, this is eggs are very controversial. I don't know why, because everybody's saying that eggs cause heart disease. Is it? I, of course, disagree, because eggs are one of the healthiest food unmatched in nutrition value, and has been classified as a poison. I don't know why, because of cholesterol, of course, but I'm gonna explain to you why this is not true. So indeed, the high cholesterol content in egg yolks is a fact. Turns out that eggs can be safely consumed, not necessarily in limited quantities. Besides containing plenty of proteins, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, eggs do not raise LDL cholesterol. Furthermore, they increase the level of so-called good cholesterol, HDL, and even aid in weight loss. So I have actually this one for you, and as you can see, egg have a lot of vitamins: calcium, vitamin A, B, D, K, B7, B9, B12. It's simply insanely good in nutrition values. Like all the minerals egg have, it's very healthy. Egg don't have actually one, I think, vitamin C. So it's very healthy to eat eggs, and I recommend you to eat eggs. I'm eating 4 eggs per day in the morning, after like a little bit of fast, like 2 hours, something like this, 3 hours. However, if you are allergic to eggs, I don't recommend, of course. I used to be as a child, but I think I grew up with it, and I don't feel really bad. So I don't see any downside in eating eggs in my situation. I used to have all these bad things, but now I just grew up with it, and I feel just the advantages of eating eggs. I just feel more powerful, better. Everything is just on the good side once I'm eating eggs. So I really recommend you to do that. Just eat eggs. Just launch eggs in your diet. Another lie you will see is low carb diets are harmful. So perhaps the controversy surrounding this diet arises from its practical ease of maintenance, which is lack desire to snack. So what I actually realize is once I'm on low carb diet, I just feel that my insulin level is on a good level, so I don't need to eat that much. and all these sugar cravings are because of carbohydrates. So if you're gonna eat just simple carbohydrates, which is, for example, chocolate bar or something like this, these bad things, then your sugar level is going up so quickly, then you're gonna crash. And when you're gonna crash, you want to eat food more and more. So the best thing about low carb diet is simply that you don't feel that much hunger in yourself. So these diets excellently improve blood parameters, suppress hunger and excessive appetite, and moreover lead to genuine weight loss. I believe what I tried in my situation, I simply feel better on low carb diet. And how I would approach this is, if you're training in the morning, carbs in the morning would be actually good. However, if you train in the evenings, I will not touch any carbs in the morning. I will just eat keto in the morning. And this is what I will approach this, how I would approach this. So it's not harmful for healthy individuals, especially those who rationally and temporarily limit their intake of all carbohydrates. So this is a glycemic index chart. What this means is how food will change your blood pressure, sugar level. So if you're gonna eat white rice, your sugar level will go up very quickly and then will go down very quickly. And what we want is basically eat something that will very slowly put your sugar level up, and will go very slowly up and then very slowly down, which means you don't have these sugar crashes. However, most of us, I assume, when we eat white rice, we eat this with some source of protein. So white rice as a whole might give you sugar crash, but if you're gonna stabilize this with some protein or olive oil, like a fat choice, then everything should be fine. But it's still good to understand this. So if you're gonna eat apple, you will simply have, for example, apple in this case, your sugar level will go very slowly up and very slowly down, but other things will just in this table will make your sugar on the high level and will crash. So sugar is harmful because it's empty calories. It's true, it's harmful, but empty calories are the least of its problems. Basically, it's a half glucose, half fructose mixture. Excess fructose is metabolized by the liver and stored as a fat. Moreover, sugar is very addictive, making us crave even more sugar, while unsweetened food becomes less appetizing. So if you're gonna eat more sugar, then you want more and more. It's never ending cycle until you're gonna just make this detox of sugar. And what I like to do is, once eating too much of it, just stop for 1 week, 2 weeks. Don't eat any sweetie things. I will even cut out all the zero drinks, even protein powder if you have one. And what will happen is your thinking about sugar will go to the point that once you're gonna start again in 2 weeks, you will feel done after just one bar of chocolate. And this is what you want. Simply just cut out the sugar. I will actually in the beginning maybe lower down the carbohydrates also, and you will see this should help you in the long run. So let's just avoid sugar, not just aim for a negative calorie balance, but for our own health. And like I said, don't just count calories. Eat the food which will make you feel better and will fuel your body in the right way. And another one lie is eating fat makes you fat and sick. And excessive fat consumption can lead to obesity. However, that doesn't mean that consuming fat reduced products is healthy for you. All this reduced fat, for example, mozzarella cheese, 0% fat or something like this. Fat is a carrier of flavor, making food products simply easier to eat. It gives you this nice taste of food. But in light products, normal fats are usually replaced with various substances meant to mimic them, and they are not really healthy for you. So also fats help you absorb vitamins in a better way. So don't think that if you're gonna put some olive oil, it will make you obese or something like this. Of course, it's like a calorie intake what matters, to be honest, and it all depends. If you're gonna just put so much olive oil, sure, or any fat like avocado or something like this, then yeah, it's gonna be much more calorie inside the meal. But it's very important to have fat sauces in your diet also, because it's healthy for you. So that's all from me. That's all I want to point out. I hope this helped you out, and see you to the next video.